Ahoy lads, it's Remus here, and in this video we are taking a look at the cancelled skins in the game. A long time ago we took a look at the cancelled champions and the cancelled items, and now let's take a look at all the skins because it's a fun thing to check. First we have Zone, Chaos, Amumu and Blitzcrank. They were on PBE for a while not too long ago, but they got cancelled because they weren't good enough. They said that they don't meet the quality standards as of now, and they weren't released, and we don't know if we're going to get them at some point reworked or not. Next we have futuristic Caitlyn that was shown at the PAX art demo, but it was recently reworked into the new Pulsefire Caitlyn skin. Then there were 3 skins for Karma. One was Bladestorm, and we have the texture for this one, and then there was Jade Empress that was just extracted from the game files and we don't know anything else about this one. And the last one is Lunar Karma that appeared in the shop apparently accidentally, and we didn't get anything for either of those as of now. Afterwards there were 2 for Katarina. One was Crimson Elite and we had the texture for this one, but we don't know anything about this one either, if it was scrapped or not. And then there was a concept for Cyber Katarina that was afterwards reworked into the Project Katarina skin. In Special Forces Gangplank splash art we see a silhouette for Miss Fortune, and it was considered that Miss Fortune would also get a Special Forces skin, but it is unknown as of late if she will get one or not. Mordekaiser is next with the Dark Crusader skin. That was reworked afterwards into the King of Clubs. Olaf had a pretty funny skin. By the looks of it, it looks pretty damn cool, Russian Knight Olaf. There are no news yet if this skin will be reworked into something else or if they're going to eventually complete it, but from the looks of the parts of the textures that we see there, it looks pretty damn nice. He had a big beard and a nice shield with the Lannister's mark on it, and I think it would have been a pretty nice skin and would quite fit him. Next there was a Queen skin concept for Sejuani that had the model completed, but eventually it was used in her full rework, becoming her new base model for the relaunch she got a few years ago. Pizza Delivery Sivir was a pretty funny skin that was made as an art demo at PAX Prime a few years ago, and they said that they might complete it if the demand is there and if we order enough pizzas to the Riot headquarters. So if you want this skin, just order some pizzas and set them to Riot's headquarters, and they will complete the skin, believe me. Next there was another one for Sivir that you probably know. It was on PBE, the Sivir SKT T1 skin that was deleted and replaced with the SKT T1 Kalista skin because Bang didn't want to bang Sivir, he wanted Kalista apparently, and that's why they replaced it with Kalista. Underworld Ashe was another concept that wasn't completed, but it looked pretty nice, but we don't know about this one either, if it's going to be completed or not. It wasn't even textured yet, it only had the model completed, though it looked pretty interesting and definitely had a different approach than most of her skins. Then there was Disco Sona, that probably was later on reconsidered into the DJ Sona skin, since this one was scrapped. Probably they were not going to release a Disco Sona skin if you already have the DJ Sona, so maybe they didn't think it was good enough and reworked it into DJ Sona, though we had the textures done, so probably it was already almost done. If they have the texture they should already have the model, and the model is, unless it's a new skin or a legendary or an ultimate one, is probably the same model, so they just use it on this one. So maybe some people can even place it onto a model of Sona and see how those skins that the textures are completed of look like, but they didn't complete it officially, so we got DJ Sona instead of this one. Then there was Battle Priestess Soraka. We even had a screenshot of this one. It was completed, but they didn't like it enough, so they reworked it into the Celestine Soraka that we have now in the game, and it looks pretty similar, so not much is lost. There was also an interesting skin called Dragon Master Swain that was proposed by the player base and was confirmed for production at first, but later deconfirmed, so it's currently unknown if they're going to complete it or not, though this fan art looks pretty damn amazing and it could have been a pretty badass skin, but we don't know yet if they're going to do it or not, and I imagine if they do it, it's going to be at least a legendary skin, if they're going to have dragons instead of ravens. That's gonna be really interesting. And a dragon form, of course, when he turns with the ultimate. That would be a really awesome skin. Then there's a really old arm cannon Tristana skin that looks like a skin from the Overwatch Uprising event, and it was really old, and they didn't release it, but it was extracted from the game files. Dread Knight Tryndamere was also a skin that was extracted from the game files, and it also had this cool splash art that was fan made, and it was later on reworked into Nightmare Tryndamere. They're both pretty scary skins and pretty badass skins, so they fit. Jimmy the Invisible Fool also had a skin called Yogurt Stealer Jimmy, but it was scrapped because not too many people appreciated it and couldn't really see. Then there was a concept called Grenadier Ziggs. There was only this skin concept made, the skin wasn't completed, but it looked pretty cool, but they decided not to do it because he was already too much of a terrorist, and this made him even more of a terrorist. Next there was an Exterminator Twitch skin. Now this one is really funny, looks like a Ghostbuster skin, and I think it would have been really funny. I wish they had completed this one, so it will also get reworked into the new model, but apparently they didn't want to release it, or they had problems with the Ghostbusters, I don't know, but either way it wasn't completed. And finally there was another cyber skin. This one was for Zed, and we had the textures for it, and they reworked this one as well, like the Katarina one, into the Project Z one. And those were the skins. Thank you for watching. Let me know which one of those you would like to see return to the game or be completed or be reworked into a newer version that would work in the game right now. And again, thank you for watching. Leave a like, leave 10 comments, subscribe, give me all your money on Patreon, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.